What is the discovery deadline in an Oklahoma criminal case? I'm Tulsa Attorney James Wirth, and that is the question that we have. Generally speaking, discovery is the materials that are required to be turned over to provide information and evidence and regarding what you expect to introduce, what you expect to use, what you know at trial. So there's certain obligations on the state, on the prosecutors to provide by statute, and there's also certain obligations on the defendant to provide to the other side, because ultimately what we want here is we want due process and fairness. So there's no surprises at trial, so everybody knows what is required to be provided. And in the case of the state, they're required to provide the evidence, the police reports, OSBI background checks on witnesses, any exculpatory information, and more. You're going to want to have that as soon as possible. But when are they required to provide that? By statute, all discovery disputes have to be decided and resolved at least 10 days prior to trial, but the court can set earlier deadlines, so you're going to want to file to request that those earlier deadlines be set, and it be set for an Allen hearing or a discovery hearing date. And before it moves on from that discovery date to actual trial, you want to make sure all of those issues are resolved. So what is the discovery deadline? By statute, it's 10 days prior to trial. In practice, you want to request a much earlier date so you can prepare for trial. If you're dealing with these circumstances, have a case in the state of Oklahoma, you're going to want to talk to an attorney about your specific circumstances to receive legal advice pertinent to you. To get that scheduled with somebody at my office, you go online to makelawEasy.com.